Um,
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Vina and this is my husband Case.
yeah, that's true. I'm your
Yeah.
husband. And what we are going to share with you today is actually our first meeting, what we had a little bit more than 4 years ago. And at this day, the 5th of June 2016, actually that's 4 years ago, we said to each other that we actually liked each other very much, more than just friends. And this date, the 5th of June, is...
Did they say that?
Yeah, you did. And this day, the 5th of June, is a very special anniversary date for us. So every 5th of the month, we held our anniversary. Monthsary, I believe, yeah, sorry. And of course, the 20th of every month is a monthsary also, because we got married at the 20th of March 2018. So we are married right now for how many months left?
27 months.
That's correct. Almost.
I was counting.
Almost 27 months. That's
Maybe
true.
it was another month.
No, it's almost 27 months. That's true.
Oh,
You're
27
right.
months. Right.
Okay, so what do you want to say about our first meeting, actually?
I forgot.
You forgot, then I will tell you.
No, I didn't forget.
Yeah, you didn't forget?
I was in a failed relationship and also from a foreigner. But before that, I had a relationship with a Filipino, of course, and he is the father of my son. And good thing it didn't went well. Otherwise, I wouldn't meet you.
Correct.
And I would register myself. I can't really imagine before that I would marry a foreigner. Look, I never thought of that because I'm afraid.
Why? Why are you afraid?
Because of the language barrier, the culture differences, and I haven't been to abroad, so I don't know what's in there.
Okay, that's a good argument, yeah.
Yeah, and then I cannot imagine how do I express myself when it comes to English.
Okay.
But it was my parents who wants me to marry a foreigner, but then I was still on the thought of having a Filipino culture na you have to have a complete family like that. But I was wrong because basta, 'di ba? Alam niyo yung mga if you are a Filipina watching this, you know what are the characteristics of a Filipina wife to the actually my friend Vanessa Claire told me that you go back to that website where you met him. But then when I register again myself, I was at that time in denial that do I have to do this? Or should I have to wait for him to come back or not?
What was the website, love?
It was Date in Asia.
Okay. And there was a guy that was actually before me.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you pretend that you don't know.
I don't know. No. Sorry. No, just continue. Continue the story, please.
My lunch break from work, I check my email, or I check who messaged me on that site, and a lot of Filipinos are there. They were just having they want to have fun and so on. So I don't pay attention to those Filipinos who message me, and I also there are also other guys that who wants to chat. I actually chatted a guy from UK. They were two of them from the UK, and then one from Australia. And actually he is just friend because he's the one who told me, because I had a my ex that time issued sponsored me a tourist visa but then things didn't work well because he left. So my tourist visa was already approved, but yeah, I couldn't fly to Australia because how can I go there? I don't have the means to go there.
He was from Australia.
Yes, from Perth. And then yeah, and then I also had a chat to let me recall. That Spanish guy was before you. Denmark. Yeah, a Danish guy. He was a seaman.
Yeah.
He was a seaman. He also had a Filipina girlfriend before. And then yeah, I was actually choosing between the two of you. The Danish guy and you.
Oh really?
Because that Danish guy, he is quite cautious because he had a relationship with a Filipina. But when I was also having conversation with you, you didn't tell me that you had a Filipina girlfriend before.
No, correct.
That's why his Filipina girlfriend was had also a child. I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore. So that's what I remember. He was working in the ship, and I think he's an engineer as well.
Okay.
Yeah, ship engineer like that. But then he was really a little bit reserved.
Yeah.
But when before I met him, what I did, I filtered every country, and I didn't know about Netherlands. What I only know was Amsterdam, and Amsterdam is the capital. So when I filtered each country, of course I read the profile. I read their if the profile is like your storytelling, then I won't go on that. So luckily his profile was precise, and then I messaged first. I'm the one who gave it a shot. I messaged him like, hi, hello, what did I say? Do you still have the screenshots? Because we saved that for the visa.
I do.
Yeah, and then I'm the one, kemerot. And then he replied the next day because they were, the Netherlands has 4 hours in advance, 6 hours, sorry.
Yeah, 6 hours.
6 hours in time because it's spring. So they were advanced 6 hours. And then...
And they were back 6 hours. You were advanced 6 hours.
Oh yeah, sorry. I feel like I'm still in Philippines. So they were behind, 6 hours behind. I can't remember anywhere what was your reply. It was long.
It was long, I know. I also cannot remember anymore the line that you sent me. But it was more in the line of the other girls that replied to me first. Like, hello, blah blah blah, like that. And then I know for myself because we met each other on the 25th of May. You sent me the first message on the 25th of May 2016. So you messaged me first on the 25th of May 2016. And I registered myself again in Dating-Asia on the 21st of May 2016. So I was already there for 4 days. Before that, I registered myself on Dutch websites, on a Thai website, on I don't know what kind of website anymore. But
Pornhub.
No, not porn.
Not love, come on. No, but actually after my divorce I registered myself first in 2009 on Dating-Asia. I met a girl over there and she's married to a Swedish guy right now. I met another girl from the Philippines, she's still single. And also some other girls from the Caribbean. I met blah 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 like that. But 21st of May 2000.
I met you.
What?
On the 21st of May 2016, I registered myself again in that website. And I had some chats with other girls from Cebu and from OFWs that went to Malaysia or in Kuwait, like that. But then suddenly you came on the 25th of May 2016. And serious. You came. And I'm serious, at the 25th of May, when I met you, I believe you just said, hi, hello, how are you doing, or something like that.
I applied my call center skills. That's why.
I
It helped me.
I think you just said hi, hello, how are you doing? And then the next morning I woke up. It was the 26th of May, and I received a message. I thought, like the man, precious like the man. I believe it was, or Vina, I don't know.
Huh?
And then I thought to myself, okay, she has a nice picture.
No cleavage.
No cleavage.
Oh.
No, just decent. The picture.
I believe my picture was with half body, but I think it was a little bit cleavage.
Yeah, but you had the black, purple.
No, it's not purple.
It is purple.
No,
Why?
I was wearing a striped black.
That's not true.
I was wearing H&M top.
No, it's the one that you still have right now.
No,
I remember still.
no.
It is.
No, love.
Black purple.
Love, that was the one that I wore when I met you in Manila.
That one.
No,
It was
I didn't.
It was also your
You recall on your phone.
It was also your profile picture.
No.
Serious?
Debbie, no. My profile photo. My profile photo.
Yeah. That was the picture that you put on your profile.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, what I saw on the screenshots was different. It was a photo of me sitting down in my office.
No.
I double check down.
Yeah, I know for sure. That's why I asked you to wear that shirt when I met you for the first time in Manila.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. When I woke up the next day, I saw your message in my inbox, and I thought, okay, now let's see who this girl is that messages me.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time I was already chatting with other girls, that one from Cebu, for instance. But then I saw your profile and I thought, wow, this is
a deal.
no, this is not a deal, but yeah, I thought to myself, let's message her and see how it goes.
Right.
Ow! I thought, okay, let's send her a message back, and then we started chatting with each other. And then I believe it was the 28th of May when you called me for the first time after I believe it was your break. When you
It
had
was
to
my
work.
break,
Yeah.
you know. And then I called you, and then you said, I'm on my garden.
No, I wasn't. I was here inside. And then suddenly you called me because you were messaging me that you had your break. And you sent me a pic of you eating the magnum with your white shirt on. And you look so beautiful in that shirt, really. Hey, serious, echt waar. And then suddenly, I believe it was... no, I know for sure. It was 16 behind 8. 8:16 p.m.
What? 8:16? Okay.
8:16 p.m. it was. And then suddenly, like the man is calling you. I thought, oh, what the hell?
FaceTime? Nee, Viber.
Yeah, nee, Viber. And I thought, oh, what the hell? She's calling me. Okay. Ooh, do I have to pick it up? And I thought, yeah. No, do I have to? No, because, of course, love. I thought by myself, okay, I know you just for a couple of days, and then you call me, and I think by myself, okay.
Confident, of course.
Perfect. By myself, oh my God, do I have to pick it up?
Oh my.
And I thought, yeah, I will go for it. I'll just pick it up. And then we talked with each other, and after the talk, I thought by myself, yeah, this is a good call. No, serieus.
Nee,
serieus. Auw. Nee, serieus. And I thought to myself, yeah, this is a good call. This is a.
What did I say there? What did we?
I cannot remember the talk anymore. But after we hung up and you had to go back to your
you felt heart on your eyes.
Heart on my eyes.
Yeah, you feel heart on your eyes.
No, but you in my eyes you were such a vibrant and happy and I don't know what, and I
vibrant.
I already thought by myself, I think we match. I thought by myself that we matched. And
match Posporo.
We talked with each other at the 28th of June. So after we talked
28th of June.
No. So after we talked with each other at the 28th of May,
Okay.
then I believe the next day you went to a restaurant.
Yeah, after our shift, my teammates and we decided to go to a buffet, like a breakfast buffet. And then it was 7 a.m. and then he was still awake. What time was that in Europe?
It was 1 at a time.
1 o'clock?
1 o'clock a.m. Yeah.
Oh, so you were going to sleep? Why you were still awake?
Because I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, that late?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was still awake. Then, well, we were walking, going towards the restaurant, and the restaurant was still closed. So I was chatting with him. It was a good talk, and I felt like, no. So I asked my colleagues, especially the gay ones, that, "Huy, do you know about Netherlands?" Because it was first I selected people who I shared about him, because most of my colleagues, they knew about my previous relationship. So I selected only few that I trusted. So I asked them, "Do you know about the Netherlands?" Blah, blah, and they told me about that the leaf.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
okay, yeah.
The
Spiritual leaves.
yeah, the plant that is famous here. And then tulips. I was like, tulips, flowers. I didn't have any idea that tulips came from this country. Yeah. Fast forward when we already get officially together, 5th of June. So his parents doesn't know yet. My parents doesn't know yet. Only my son, because whenever I talk to him, my son is always there. And then Christy also knows. Yeah. Yeah, our children knows.
Yeah.
And then he waited for them to go on a vacation. They were having a summer vacation in Germany.
Yeah.
And then he told his parents that why I'm telling that? Yeah, you go. When you went to Germany.
Yeah, I believe it was the beginning of August that we went to Germany. At that time, they still went to Germany every year for a holiday of 2 weeks. And the tradition was that I would spend a week or weekend actually.
Need a haircut.
Yeah, I know. A weekend with them. And I believe this was the first week of Germany in 2016. In August, I believe it was, yeah, because at that time there is also like a sort of carnival.
Kermis.
Yeah, kermis inderdaad in Gerolstein, where they went to. We had a barbecue in the garden, and yeah, we were talking about things like a chit chat and like that. And I already told Vina that I would tell my parents that I was seeing you and that it was quite serious what we had. So we were talking about several chit chat things, and then at a certain moment, oh yeah, that girl here, she's a very good girl, and blah 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 like
They
that.
want to. They are. How do you say that? Recommending a woman for you.
Correct. And then I thought by myself, okay, and now I would announce it, and then I would say, yeah, but I already know a girl right now. She's from the Philippines, and she's a good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely.
Good girl, small girl.
No, not a good girl like a small girl. A good girl is a woman with vices and a woman that knows how. I still remember the first reaction of my mom is, "Oh, you already chatted with other with the girls again on the internet," because she knows my previous history with internet and women and I don't know what. I said, "Yeah, Ma, that's true. I went on the internet again and I met a woman from the Philippines." And she's from Davao. Her name is Vina, and she has a son that is, at that time he was 10. No, almost 10, I believe it was. Yeah, almost 10. He was still 9. And if everything will be okay, I will see her in the end of the year. And then they asked me several questions. what is she doing, where's she from, and blah blah blah, like the general questions that every parent will ask to their kids if they will meet a partner. So at that time they already knew, okay, we don't have to interfere anymore about putting a woman to him, or I don't know what. So since I told it to my parents that you came into my life, I already keep them updated about that I would come to you in December. I believe it was the end.
But you didn't book a flight that day.
No. It was the end of September that I did it.
And then you told me, oh, if I knew you before I book a ticket to Turkey, then I could have booked that straight to Philippines.
Correct, because I already planned the vacation with my daughter to Turkey in August. And if I knew you already in January 2016, for instance.
You didn't register January?
24th of September it was.
Oh, okay, because there was a promo.
Yeah.
It was really destiny. Yeah, destiny.
We were, because I already watched the sites like Skyscanner.
Yeah, you were keeping an eye on the flights.
I was keeping an eye on the flights, about the rates. And then suddenly at the 24th of September at, I believe, 8 p.m. I saw a flight to Manila, to Hong Kong, I believe. It was to Hong Kong, yeah. To Hong Kong, that was having a rate of €649.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. And the only thing I had to do is, no, it was a flight to Manila. With a stopover in Hong Kong. That was it.
You didn't say Manila, you said
No, Amsterdam, Manila. With the Cathay Pacific. And the rates were still high, but suddenly at that night they dropped the rate to €649. And then I would leave at the 27th of December, and then I came back in Netherlands at the 7th of January. So, and
it was 13 days.
Yeah.
In Davao.
Yeah. And then I told you about it, and she said, "You book a flight now. You book a flight now."
I made it sure that his flight was really, that's also one of my, how do you say that? One of the things that I will test if he is really genuine or not. Because based on the stories that I've heard from other Filipinas, that the foreigners that who will meet them, first they will go to Manila, and then let's say a Filipina, let's say he goes to Davao, he has to meet a Filipina in Davao or maybe in Cebu. Then he goes to Manila first, because sometimes Manila is the connecting the flight. So a different Filipina there. So I told him, give me your flight details so I will know, because it happened to me before I met that Australian ex of mine. There was also a scammer from also Australia, but I'm not sure, maybe he is a scammer. He's also from Australia. He was using a different photo, and then he told me that he will come on this day, blah blah blah, and then he didn't came.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my parents already announced that there is a guy coming, but it was a scammer. So I really asked his flight details. I asked also, wait lang. We already, by the way, I gave up my work in Convergys that time because I was still employed with Convergys. So I have to, because I cannot apply for a leave for December, because December is a peak season. So on the account that I was working with, it's a retail account, so December is really busy month after the Thanksgiving. And then I resigned. I applied to a different company. So luckily, natanggap ako. I was able to get work after how many weeks. Then, good thing my supervisor was really how do you say that? A little bit it's not strict. if I must say in the right word. Supron was not strict to me. Good thing Supron was how do you say that, easy to work with. And then yeah, binigyan ko lang siya ng chocolate. Yeah, but my teammates at the time, they were so supportive to me that yeah, they were also happy, really. And then yeah, I already applied vacation leave. Good thing it was already approved because I really chasing Supron. Please approve my leave because my account is coming. So yeah, we book a flight, and then I told him if I can meet him in Manila. So that's one of my assurance that he will only meet one woman, and that is me. So luckily he said yes, and I also told him that how did I say that? Can you pay the ticket?
I don't know, but I paid the ticket.
Yeah, you paid the ticket because you know already that time, love, because you're already sending money to me. How did you send money to me? You didn't add a doubt that a Filipina, maybe he's just only after money.
Nee, because I know that you were sincere.
And
That was ow. Nee,
how did you know that? How did you find out?
Lovey, if you will see me every day on iMessage of how do you say that? Nee,
What?
wait, different.
Conversation? FaceTime?
Yeah, that's what. If we see each other every day on FaceTime and we were talking to each other, and you will show me your
Body?
Nee, not your body. If you will show me your personal life, your son, your colleagues, like that, how on earth will I think that you are scamming me?
we even chatting when I'm working. I even use the company email.
Correct.
Love you, send me money.
Nee, maar
Char lang.
but I was already happy that when you told me that I will meet you up in Manila, I thought okay, that's perfect, then I'll see you earlier. That's why I paid your ticket to Manila. And we booked a hotel there, and that's it. Yes.
Did we had fun on the first night?
What do you mean with fun, love?
Oh, this is a very common question. Did we had sex on the first night?
Yes, we did.
We didn't had. China. Yes, we had, guys. Why we had?
Because we felt that we are.
The need to. Yes, guys.
Yeah, okay. We had the need to, but also we felt that this was right, because when I met you in hoe heet dat? In Naya, in Manila, in the airport, I saw you for the first time in real, and I thought, wow. And you were.
He didn't saw me. Yeah,
okay.
When I was in the airport, I came first because his flight was delayed. My flight was also delayed because of the typhoon. So I came first. Warm, like I don't know the feeling. And then I was checking on the screen because I know his flight. Then I was checking on the screen like if this flight already came, and it says it's blinking already that arrived, and then I cannot see him. So we arrived on the same terminal, that's in Cebu Pacific Terminal 3, because I made it sure that we will arrive on the same terminal, because I told him there are several terminals in Manila. Then I didn't realize na so the arrival for international and local was really different, although isa lang siya, but the exit is still one exit. But then I was about to surprise him na I already saw you, and then he didn't see me, so I was following him. He was trying to call me through WhatsApp. Yeah, and then where are you? I'm already. My first impression was like, hala, katangkad. You were tall.
Yeah, I'm tall.
And then, Lani, where are you? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm wearing shorts and I'm wearing the top that he likes me to wear because that was the top that he likes it because that's what I was wearing when he saw me.
Yeah.
And then he didn't see me. I was like, I'm behind you. I can see you. As in. So I was like, I'm at your back. So then he saw me.
Yeah, correct. Because I was looking like.
Oh, but that time we didn't film. There was no. We didn't video that because that time we were not into vlogging yet.
Correct.
Only photos and some videos.
And I thought by myself, where are you? And then I looked down. And then I saw you. I thought, oh, okay. Like that. And then you were also like, oh, okay, like
Yeah,
that.
it really gives me the pain on my neck. But just to clarify, our first night was planned.
Yeah, correct.
We planned to do that because we want to. And talking about if I am afraid or if I'm not afraid of meeting foreigner like that, blah blah blah, that are they trusted or not? Hindi ba ako takot? Hindi. I wasn't afraid. I don't know, maybe I was not blinded by love, but I don't know. I feel like hindi ako takot because first of all, I am in Philippines and that's my country. So whatever happens, I know I'm Philippines. I know where I have to stand. Second of all, hindi kasi ako yung ang tawag dyan. I am a person na I take the risk when it comes to love. So if he does something bad at that time, of course, I was raised by a warrior, so I know what to do. Ganun lang. But yeah, I'm lucky and I am blessed na he is a good man.
Ow, ow.
Because if not, then he will have
That's on me.
yeah, he will have bruises. Yeah, that's all. But we prepared that. I even had myself waxed.
I still remember that you said it to me. Oh, I went to the parlor to do that.
Yeah, I went to the wax salon.
Yeah.
Of course, diba? Paghandaan, Jude. Diba?
Diba?
And when we were in Manila, we were just only 2 days there. We already went to the Dutch school because I have zero Dutch knowledge.
Correct.
I only know 1 to 2 words at the time. So we enrolled myself for the Dutch language because
yeah, at that time we went there to register you there.
I have no Dutch. I have no Dutch child. We don't even know the Chavs Vilches. So there's no way for me not to take the MVV or the Dutch integration exam.
Yeah.
So I gave up my work to study the language because I'm a person that needs to be taught, needs to be teach and explained. And I don't do self-study because I prefer that someone will explain to me. There will be an interaction. So we how do you say that? We compromise. He compromised his budget. I compromised my career because my earnings on the job that I have is not enough for me to study the Dutch.
Right.
So good thing he was able to find ways to produce for me to send to for him to send me to school. Thank you, love. Actually, the Dutch language is really difficult because unlike English, that English is being taught in the Philippines, the Dutch, we were not being colonized by Dutch, so we have no knowledge about their language, unlike Indonesia. But then, it was a challenge for me to learn a new language until now.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, the odds was in our favor. I was able to finish my integration exam, pass the exam, was able to come here as a tourist for 3 months to know if I am fit here, to know the culture, and if I like the place that I am going to, because I will live here with him. Diba? Like I told you, wherever we are, even we are in a war zone. Hopefully not.
No.
So that's it.
And look right now. Ow! So, OMG, yeah. So yeah, we could tell a lot more about this actually, but yeah, the rest is history. She stayed here for 3 months, and after that she went back to Davao on the 25th of August, and I was heartbroken actually when she left. But we already we already arranged the papers for her to apply for an MVV, so that she could come here again, and also for her son Enzo. We arranged that also, and luckily the procedure was quick for us, because I already read horror stories about 3 months and more that it would take until they give the decision. But in our case it was only 5 weeks, and at that time she was already in Manila. And your MVV was approved at the 2nd of November.
5 weeks only.
Yeah, it was 5 weeks. No, but everything went well. And yeah, right now we are here.
We are still here again.
We're
still together.
Right now, 3.5 years. And after this,
After this, it's clear.
at least from 2017 when you came here together with him until now, yeah, it's like a dream, but it's not. But, and I enjoy every day that we have. Don't. Thank you. Nee, but
This is quite a long story actually.
it's a very long story. That's true, but it's time that we shared our story with the people. I love you.
I love you, love. Baby girl.
So, for the Filipinas that still lives in the Philippines and are chatting with,
Not only in the whole world.
I don't know, the Filipinos everywhere that are living abroad, and in the Philippines, I don't know. Of course, you have to be careful with men that come from abroad, but also from men that are from the Philippines, because not every man is like me or like my neighbor or I don't know where. But make sure that you just use your brain, because a lot of men, they are chatting Filipino girls just to have fun. So so make sure you don't
fall into that.
So make sure you don't fall into that. If you just use your common sense, then everything will be okay, and maybe
Be cautious.
Yeah, of course, be cautious, and if you be cautious, everything will be okay. And if you see the man is sincere, there's no problem at all, and you can live happily ever after. That's also what we will do, and that's also.
My nose.
Your nose is so perfect.
No, he has pointed nose and I have disappointed nose.
You have a perfect nose.
No.
I love it. Okay, guys.
So we have to end this vlog now, guys. Naglisa ko bangon, no?
Yeah.
Because it's too high.
It's very late right now. We have to end this.
It's already
this
2
vlog.
a.m. guys. Ay! That ano lang, laban lang. Yeah. It will come at the right time. And pray.
Of course.
Diba?
Yeah.
Ano lang to?
See you in the next vlog.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you on our next vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you again. Bye.
Bye.
Si Kiss, oy!